name is Dr. Laura Perkle, and I'm a doctor of chiropractic in Rochester, Minnesota. Today I wanted to educate you on a technique that is very common in chiropractic clinics called Graston. If you've ever had soft tissue work done, you know that it can be sometimes painful or uncomfortable, and it can be all the way to a range of very relaxing and very light. Typically, soft tissue work in our office is done first with the hands, but if we do have a particularly sticky subject or patient, we do find that we need to get in and work a little bit more aggressively. Particularly we find this or think of this with older scars, older injuries, or very adhesive fibrotic tissue. To break this up, I use a technique called Graston. Graston is defined as an instrument-assisted soft tissue massage therapy that allows for the flexibility and stretching of fibrotic tissue where it had no flexibility or range of motion prior. Even after one treatment, we do see some people that had limited flexion get into a much bigger range of motion after just one visit. It is typical sometimes to have some pain or bruising, and generally the area is run over either lightly, moderately, or deeply, depending on the tissue that's there, or depending on the thickness of tissue, or the amount of severity of pain in that location. I use this also, though, for more acute situations, such as tennis elbow and golfer's elbow, particularly when large amounts of fibrotic tissue can be felt. Fibrotic tissue basically is lumpy muscles and knots that you can feel through the forearm, the lower back, the neck, the thigh, the calves, and even through the bottom of the foot. We use it commonly for plantar fasciitis as well. All of these can be fairly severe, and they can be severe and acute. And you can use Graston both on acute and chronic conditions. The tools are made of a stainless steel and were developed by an English orthopedic surgeon named Dr. Syriacs. There are multiple different sizes and shapes of tools to get into different areas and different depths of tissue. In some areas, a smaller tool will work better, say, around a wrist. We use larger tools if we're working through a low back, a large thigh, or a calf. If you have any questions about Graston technique or what you might use to treat with Graston, please visit chironerd.com.